Guys, there is a lot of content on chapter 2 and 3, so I'm going to go over some of these to make sure that we've got them clear, because sometimes on my PowerPoint, they're just points to be made so that I can expand upon them in class. But since we're not meeting in class, I wanted to cover a couple of them. I'm going to make a couple different videos so that these videos don't become like 10-15 minutes long. So the first one on your list is what we call budgetary constraint, which is exactly what we just did with the bean budget. If, let's say you make $250 a week gross, it means you probably bring home $200 a week, right? So if we have 200 times 4, that gives us $800 net per month. Basic math. Who cares about that number for the moment? It's just, this is what we call in economics your budgetary constraint, because you only have this amount of money. So basically what this is saying in economics is that if you have $800, this is your box. This is the outer boundary of your opportunity set, which means that you have to stay within this in order to survive, basically. So if you go out spending $1,000 every month and you're only bringing in $800, you're gonna default pretty quickly. That's all budgetary constraint says, is that you are roped in by that lovely, magical, invisible box. If you want to expand that box, you can by going out and getting a different job, going out and getting an additional job, going to get educated so that you have a degree, so that you can make more money and you can expand that. But this is what is called budgetary constraint in economics. The second one on your lovely little handy-dandy list is what we call opportunity cost. This is a little bit different. Opportunity cost says that I have to give up something in order to get something. And we can look at it in dollars. Sure. If I have my budgetary constraint of $800, right? So if I have a big chunk out of this for my rent, I have $500 rent every month, and I have Metallica tickets coming up that are $500. I have to choose here, right? Because my budgetary constraint says that I only have $800. So if I spend $500 on my rent, guess what? I get to have a home for the next few months. If I don't spend it on my rent and I spend it on those Metallica tickets, I'm going to see an awesome concert, a once-in-a-lifetime concert, but I'm going to have no place to live. That is what is my opportunity cost, because I chose this, so I gave up this. Of course, I'm never going to do that for the moment, hopefully, but that's the premise. And it's not always just about, what I want to make very clear is that it's not always just about money. Let's say I own my own manufacturing facility, and manufacturing facilities have OSHA laws, safety, things like that, PPE, steel toe shoes, things like that. We have a lot of meetings that we have to abide by. So if I choose to have a safety meeting and shut down production, that has an opportunity cost as well. So if I pull all of my folks off the lines, off their machines, and have them come in for a safety meeting for an hour, then they are losing productivity. That is also opportunity cost. If I typically make $10,000 in cash off their productivity per hour, and I pull them away from that, they are no longer making that $10,000. So the opportunity cost of having a safety meeting, sure, my folks are more safe, but I also lose $10,000. Now I can combat those things by having them work over, having them do split shifts, things like that. But that's the basic premise in economics of opportunity cost. It's not just about dollar value. It's about trade-offs. You always have a choice to make, and those choices always have trade-offs. So I'll see you in the next video. That's it for the first two. Bye, guys.